Hi everyone, I'm Heba and welcome back. Today I'd like to talk to you about a foundation that I've been trying and I'm really excited about this one. I really am. It is by Dior and it is the new Backstage Foundation. This foundation, I bought it off the Dior website. You can buy it there, but it will be on sale June 15th on the Sephora website on Sephora.com. I don't know if it'll be at the store yet, but I do know on June 15th you can buy it from Sephora. But you can buy it right now from Dior. But first, let me let you know that our electricity went out right when I was putting on my makeup. I did my eyeshadows first, so everything else was pretty much in the dark. The blush, the concealer, the foundation, especially the concealer. I was a little worried about the concealer and the lipstick. And I wasn't able to curl my hair. Luckily, I was able to blow dry my hair out, but I wasn't able to curl it for you guys. So this is what you get. And it seems like the electricity went out a good portion of this town that I live in. So yeah, we're without electricity and we will see how this foundation will work in this air-conditioned-less home right now. We have no air condition. Oh my gosh. We're gonna have to leave. But anywho, I'm still going to do this full review of this foundation. Even though I have no lights above me, I am using natural light from the window. I don't use a ring light most of the time because I like the natural light. That way you can see what, I do have a lot of flaws, a lot of imperfections, a lot of wrinkles and textured and discoloration on my skin, but this is who I am. So, all right, well, let's get back to the Dior Foundation, the Backstage Foundation. Let me give you a little information about the foundation. And this is off the Sephora website. It says here that this foundation is enriched with beauty-enhancing pigments. The formula creates a perfect natural look, both in real life and through the lens of the camera. Its natural finish and lightweight texture can also be used on the body, revealing the skin's radiance while camouflaging minor imperfections on the neck, shoulders, and legs. With its fluid texture and second skin finish, this ultra-buildable foundation offers custom-made intensity. This waterproof formula fuses with the skin, resisting extreme conditions like workout sessions, water, and even high temperatures and humid environments. So with the air condition being out, yeah, we'll test it. You'll be able to see if there's any sweat coming down. Because we have no air condition. I think for the past 45 minutes now, we have no air condition, no electricity. For workout sessions, I typically do not wear foundation, any makeup when I work out. I know some people do, that's fine. I envy that, but for me, I need to go full clean face when I work out because I do a hot yoga and I sweat. I am a sweater. And my thinking is I am sweating the fat out. So I want everything to be clear of makeup and stuff so the fat can come out. And water, also again, I probably won't go swimming with foundation on my face, but that's just me. But I could tell you through the extreme conditions and humid conditions, I could test that one out really well. Peter Phillips, who is a creator and image director for the Dior makeup, he says that this is my star product. In total, there are 40 colors, so every woman can find the shade that best matches her skin tone. Alright, I received this from Dior in a really nice, pretty box. I mean, they know how to do it. So it came inside this box, and inside this box was a beautiful ribbon gift wrap box. Even the ribbon has Dior on it, so that's pretty fancy. And you also get 2 samples when you order from Dior. And it comes in this really nice pouch that I will keep for travel and such. And the products that I got was Capture Youth, the Plump Filler, and the Dior Show Plump and Volume Mascara. And then the foundation came in this really nice silver box. And here's the foundation right here. It's a really big size foundation. You get 50 ml, which is 1.6 ounce, and it costs $40. And to put it in comparison, I do have the Forever Undercover Foundation, and this one is 40 ml, which is 1.3 ounce, and this one was $52. So you can kind of see the size difference, even though this is shaped bigger, but you have a lot more product in here. And just to let you know, I am 50 years old. I have combo oily skin, especially right here on my nose and on my chin. I have discoloration, I have wrinkles, I have pores, I have, I don't know, dark spots, I have melasma. I've got everything. Now let's talk about the shades. There are 40 shades in this foundation. 40. Yes. Within those 40 shades, you have 4 shades. You have light, medium, tan, and deep. And within those shades, you have 6 undertones. 6 undertones, which are cool, cool rosy, neutral, warm, warm peach, and warm olive. That's a good range right there. Now this is nice. On both the Sephora and the Dior website, they have pictures of models of different skin tones and different skin shades. So you can look at that and see which one you're closest to. Now there are several tan shades that I could choose from, and I was debating on which one I should try. So the one that I ended up getting was the 4WO, the 4 Warm Olive. And after I ordered this, I noticed on Sephora that when you purchase something for $35, I believe, you'll get a sample. I think they had 5 or 6 samples that you could choose from. You can get a sample of the new Dior Backstage Foundation with your order. So I went ahead and bought something, just some backups, and I got 4 neutral. So I was debating on these two right here. So I ended up getting the 4WO, and I got a sample of the 4 neutral. So I tried these out, and I'll show you side-by-side comparisons of these two colors. I went ahead and swatched them both on my arm so you can see the different undertone in both of these. Even though they are both in the tan shade, one has a little bit of a greenish undertone and the other one's more neutral. Now on the first day, I did try this one, which was the 4WO. I used my Illamasqua primer. I wanted to use that because it's been my favorite, so I wanted to try that primer. It comes in a plastic bottle, and when you open it up, you squeeze the foundation out. And the foundation is a little runny. It's not thick. And since this is a buildable foundation, it gives you suggestions on how to apply it. It says if you want a light nude coverage, use your fingers to gently dab 1 layer of foundation and massage into face. And then for medium coverage, apply 2 layers with a flat brush from the center of the face outwards. For a full perfection coverage, use a round brush and apply up to 3 layers of foundation in circular motions. So you can see, you can build it up from using 1 layer, 2 layer, or 3 layer. Applying it with my fingers is not my favorite way to apply it. It kind of reminds me of when I was in high school when I first started out wearing makeup. And, I'm at school and working with paper. I'd see smudges of my foundation on the paper, so not my favorite way to apply it. And then I applied it with a flat brush, which I'm not a fan of either. I particularly like using the foundation brush, the round brush, or sometimes a beauty blender. And this is what the finished look with my makeup. This is how it looked. I'm really liking this foundation. I really like how it applies. I really like how it sits on my face, and it dries down pretty quick, but not too quick while you're still applying your foundation. And when you put on your blush, your contour, your bronzer, the foundation does not move, which is a plus. And it hasn't settled in my lines, especially around my face. And I did some check-ins with that foundation. Here at Walmart doing a check-in for the Dior foundation. And look, they enclosed their makeup. No more people testing them out and makeup everywhere, so that's good. But anywho, see how it looks like in this Walmart lighting. Alright, doing a check-in here. It is now 2:32, so I've had this foundation on for a good 3 hours at least. And I'm just doing some errands here around town, and this heat, it says 91 degrees, so it's not too bad. It's still hot, but it's not as hot as it was a couple of days ago. That was just hot. But so far it's holding up. So far this foundation is holding up. On the second day, I tried this cute little sample right here from Sephora. Real cute sample size right there. And this time I used the Stay Matte Primer by Rimmel. And this time I applied the foundation, half of it using the L'Oreal makeup sponge. And on the other side, I used my foundation brush by Sigma. And I only used 2 layers on that one. I did add a 3rd layer just on my melasma spots right here that's above my lip and on my cheeks. At first, I thought that foundation was a little dark. You know, I went out and about and I'll do some check-ins with that foundation too. Only been about 4 hours since I've had this foundation on, so not that long, but it's holding up pretty well. This one, I think it is a tad darker, but it still looks pretty. I still like it. Let me look here. Yeah. It is a little darker, but I like this foundation. I like this foundation. And I'm here again in this Texas heat, and it's really hot. Let's see, what does it say? It's 97. That's what my car temperature says, 97. And this car is under the shade, believe it or not. It doesn't feel heavy. I really like how it looks, how it sits on my face. Yeah, it is a little darker, but I like the other one. I like the color of the other one, the olive one. But so far, I am liking this foundation. Yay to Dior. All right. I saw my daughter and she said it did look a little dark, but my husband said it looked fine, and he is my color critique, my makeup critic, right? I think that's the title that we gave him. And I'll link that video down below of how he became my makeup critique. And I'll put here a side-by-side comparison of shade 4WO and 4N. And you can kind of see one is a little bit darker, but to be all honest, I think both shades would work well on me. I think both shades will work well on me. Now today, I am using the 4WO, the 4 Warm Olive. And keep in mind, I didn't have any electricity putting the rest of my makeup on or curling my hair. And I'm already starting to get hot right now. And I do have to tell you that I am sitting here in a non-air conditioned home right now. I mean, you can kind of see my hair starting to stick. I don't feel that thickness of the foundation. I don't feel that itchiness sometimes I'll get in this Texas heat. How I applied this foundation today, I used the Smashbox primer, and I also used the Rimmel Stay Matte primer on my pores, just especially around my oily spots. And I put 2 layers of the foundation, and I used my foundation brush to buff it out in circular motions. All right, now what do I think of this foundation? I really like this foundation. It wears for a good long time for me. I think 6, 7, 8 hours. I don't see anywhere that it is a long wearing foundation, so I don't know how long it will stay on. But for me, 6, 7, 8 hours, that's good for me. And when I used the matte primer, you know, I think it did kind of tone down my oiliness. So that kind of helped. I really like using that primer. And when I did the first layer, it did look like my skin. You can see my imperfections through it, which is nice. You know, if you're just a low makeup or a no makeup look you wanted to do, you can just put 1 layer on and just put some mascara, and I'm good to go. But I think for me, 2 layers of foundation was wonderful on me. It didn't settle in my pores even like right away. There are some foundations out there that does settle in my wrinkles right away. Now, choosing between these 2 colors, I don't know which one I like better. I like them both. I really do like them both. I think the 4 Neutral is a tad dark for me, but I think as the summer, you know, progresses here, I think that shade will work well with me. And the 4WO, it does have a slight green tint on me because it is an olive undertone, so there's a little bit of green in there, which I think works fine with me. And there's rumor that says that Meghan Markle, when she married Prince Harry, that this was the foundation that she used. Which I don't know if it's true, but I mean, with that beautiful glow that she had, and you could see her freckles, she looked beautiful. I mean, it could be. And there are other products in the Backstage line. So there's a contour palette, a glow face palette, 2 eyeshadow palettes, which is a cool and a warm, and you have a lip palette and lip balm. So all of that is in the collection. So all in all, I really do like this foundation. I like how it sits on the face, and I can tell you I'll probably put underneath how well this foundation wore today with no air conditioning in this house. All right, little side note here, just to let you know, our electricity came back on after 3.5 hours of no electricity, no air condition, no power for our electronics, so finally we got it back on. And the foundation is wearing pretty well. We stayed at home because most of this town was out of electricity, so there was nowhere to go. So we just stayed at home and the foundation wore well. My hair, on the other hand, did not. It just poofed up. But yay, we got electricity back on and the foundation is doing well. So I just wanted to put that little side note in here and we'll continue with the video. So yes, the Backstage Foundation in 4WO and the cute little sample size from Sephora in the 4 Neutral, I like them both. Alright you guys, thank you so much for watching my review and try on of the new Dior Backstage Foundation. And even though there's no electricity, it is a little dark back here, and my makeup may be a little off, and my hair is not curled, and I'm getting hot and sweaty right now. Yeah, let's do my underarm. Let's do my underarm here. Woo, it is hot. I really do appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you can see more videos like this. And you all have a wonderful day. Stay cool. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.